Hey everyone, today we are going to do a VRTuned ECU Flash on this brand new 2018 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. This features the 4.0 liter engine, and with our tuning, much like the Toyota Tundra, we're going to get some nice power gains out of it, improve throttle response, and make the overall drivability much better. So let's see what it does first as a baseline. We'll flash the tune and then dyno it after. So let's get to it. We're going to run our first baseline test here, see how it does. That way we have a good comparison with our new tune file. We are running this in third gear from 2,500 RPMs to 5,500 RPMs. So 91 octane, it's probably almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit out. Let's see how it does. All right, we just finished the baseline test and it made 156 rear wheel horsepower and 180 foot-pounds of torque. Now that the baseline is done, we'll load the flash and see how it runs. This ECU can be flashed through the OBD2 port with the Dimsport MyGenius. If you are not local to us, we can send this to you, where you do an ID, sends the ID to us, then we make the tune file off of an original that we find from our database, and we send you back the tuned and the original file, which you can flash between. The ECU is almost finished writing. The flash process takes about 5 minutes to write the file, so it's pretty quick. So it's counting down here, about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to follow the prompts, turn the car off, back on, and then we'll be able to start it up. Flash is installed perfectly, and now we can run the after test and see how much power it puts down on the dyno. Let's check out the results of the VRTuned Toyota 4Runner ECU Flash. We've made some really big improvements in the vehicle's power. Coming stock with 270 horsepower to the crank, we have a little difference in numbers, and that's because of the tires. We're running bigger tires, 285 70/17s. So when you see these numbers, you got to take into account that we have some drivetrain loss. The Mustang Dyno typically has about a 20% drivetrain loss. But what makes this test very pure is that we did the stock baseline run and immediately did our tune after that, so we could have the ECU adapt. Our variables are very controlled, and now we have some great results. As you see here from the graph, we have some pretty big increases throughout the entire rev range. Now we ran the vehicle from 2,500 RPMs to 5,500 RPMs. At the top here, we're just over 100 miles an hour in third gear. So throughout the entire curve, we see a gain of just over 20 rear wheel horsepower. The consistency of the power increase with torque and horsepower goes all the way through, making the 4Runner much more improved. Not only is it going to be easier to daily drive, but when you do want to get on it, you're going to notice the throttle response. It's going to go through the gears faster, and it's going to be a brand new vehicle that makes you enjoy the 4.0 liter V6 engine. So now that we're completed with the VRTuned ECU Flash for the 4Runner, you can go check it out on vividracing.com. And if you have any questions, leave us a comment or shoot us an email. Thanks, we'll see you at the next one.